Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering the second story in Superboy issue 19, The Riddle of the Rarest Animals. I don't have really anything to say about the story. It's not very good, and there isn't really much to talk about. My notes are like 3 short sentences. So, very quickly, Clark goes on an adventure with Lana's adventurer father. They are collecting rare animals. All these rare animals seem to have horns or tusks of some sort. The next morning, after capturing the animal, the horn is gone. Even when Clark becomes Superboy, secretly, no one knows Superboy is with them, and does something extraordinary like putting a large elephant under a dome, essentially, to keep anyone from stealing the horn. The horn is still gone in the morning. So that is our mystery. This is what's trying to drive us through the story. Though we have a problem here. I don't like the fact that they're collecting these animals to begin with. And the fact that collecting them has led to losing their horns, I like them even less. So what is the actual mystery here? Well, a rival of Lang's is keeping him from collecting good specimens by having him capture bad specimens who actually don't have horns to begin with. They're putting dissolvable fake horns on these animals, so they dissolve over the night, and that explains it. No one's actually stealing the horns, they just don't have horns to begin with. Superboy figures this out, puts a horn on a horse, so Lang's rival captures the unicorn, same thing happens, that guy panics and runs away. What's funny is when he runs away, he mentions that no one has done anything illegal here. They were just trying to keep Lang from getting good specimens, but it's best we run away in case there might be jail time. No one was doing anything wrong enough. There are no actual comeuppance to anything. No one's going to jail for this. I don't really understand why this needed to be a Superboy story. He doesn't really do much to solve this. It's so unnecessary for him to be here. Even his superpowers are used in a very simple to non-exciting way. And in fact, the solution to this is so disappointing. Oh, so there was nothing to this. It's mostly a prank pulled by one adventurer to another. I guess you could tell a really funny story with this, but it's not that funny. And it's not really meant to be. It sort of remembers that maybe it should have had more of a conflict at the end of the story by having Lana have another one of her tricks to try to capture Clark in the last, I don't know, 10 panels, and then he gets out of it like that. So all of this is within ease. It barely needed a Superboy in it. In fact, I'm pretty sure this all would have resolved without much of a problem. Maybe Lana's father would have been made to seem as a joke, but he still wouldn't have gotten the animals in the first place. It didn't seem like his rival was getting any animals, seeing that he ran away really quickly. I don't know what is accomplished in this story, and I didn't particularly have any fun with it, which they could have at least pulled off. So no, I don't like this story. In fact, while reading, I'm like, all right, I remember this story, but I had tried to delete it from my memory because it's so unmemorable. Do not read the second story in Superboy issue 19. It might be the worst Superboy story. Okay, that is it from Superboy issue 19, The Riddle of the Rarest Animal, or Rare Animal. I can't remember which one of the title it is. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the bell icon to get notifications when a new video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, which is not happening this week. I have a lot to do on Friday, including a dentist appointment. And until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the boy of tomorrow? And what was this story? What happened to supervillains? I take the prankster over this at this point. Okay, have a great day.